courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving.
Bring your lunch pails, fellas. I need to see that workman attitude today. We got to get better today. What I want to know is, who's ready to get better? I'm ready to work today. You ready to work? You ready to work? All right, then let's see it. Let's get out there and do it.
Ready? Huh. Ready, break! Hut, hut. Got it. Ready? Ready. Tag. Ready. Ready. Go.
Good. And you know what really gets me excited? The fact that I know we can get better. You guys have so much room to improve still. That is exciting. Let's go out here and next practice, let's improve.
I count this money, then I count my blessings. If I ever took an L, then it stood for lesson. I'm the one, ain't no second guessing. Tried to dim my light, but my soul fluorescent. Wait, I tried to stay, but depressing. I even prayed to God, he ain't get the message. I'm living in the present, they gon' feel my presence. You can't dim my light, cause I'm luminescent. I rose from the ashes of the section. I seen a stranger in my own reflection. I point the in my own direction. I would've did it for my own protection. Keep debating about the GOAT. I'm the one like 2, 3, 4, 5. How you playing both sides? How I made 1 million, 2 million, multi. How I made 8 figures, 8 million 4 times. And I was underutilized the whole time. It's rigged. I guess they couldn't find a gold mine, you dig? The sheep sleep on me, but the ghost cosign. I stopped thinking about the future cause we got no time. The world changed. Damn. World change.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see Miles Sanders. He was terrific a week ago. Well over 100 yards and several stops in the end zone. It's the Panthers and the Colts, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. The numbers for Sanders last week, 3 touchdowns on the ground, and then Charles, he threw one in through the air for good measure.
Yeah, you know you have to account for him in all situations. I mean, we know he can run the heck out of the football. You just noted what he did. But how about him being able to get out of the backfield, catch it, and get into the end zone as well?
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
You look at this Colt defense. They enter play here 24th in the league against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
So here come the Colts to take over for the first time, and leading the way is a #4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Richardson looking to throw. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting tired as this game goes on.
He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
Fights off the defender. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Richardson.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Toward the pylon, caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
19 Tigers, 19 Lions.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd and 7. Another run here with Sanders.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. They're going to try and throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up for about 4. It's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. Pretty nice effort.
Taken down by DeForest partner. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7. That's the end of the
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught by Sanders. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Going for it with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down right around the 18-yard line. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in, someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Sanders. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
First and 10, it's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Now Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Richardson. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Alert! Alert! Check! Check! Hey! Hey!
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Bronco switch. No! Reno! Smash!
They'll try the left side with Taylor. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now Richardson back to throw it. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
2nd and 6 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have the football here after the 35-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Now the pick. Sanders headed out for another drive. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Sanders, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To return is McKenzie. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Room past the 35. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
19 Tiger.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Off play action. Richardson. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods as the first half is winding down. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And running with power here. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Desmond Ridder, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head north to Philly to check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Michael Gallup, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Tank Dell, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. We saw former rushing champ Jonathan Taylor be a big-time factor in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward. Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too, as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Colts to take over. They've got the lead right now as they start this drive 1st and 10. Of course, remember they beat the Saints a week ago, so some good momentum rolling right now. They go play action with Richardson. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
Hold the set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. There he goes, left side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 63 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. That's some strong running. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
19 tight, 70 range, step warrior, 17, back 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. They'll turn to Sanders, and he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Tries the right side, finding Woods here. And he's got this down to the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Richardson. He finds Taylor, complete. A nice little juke. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a 1st down.
18 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. Touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And the Panthers coming out now. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. A solid stiff arm. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Richardson's throw going to be caught by McKenzie. Touchdown, Indianapolis! Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Tempo.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play. Second down, back to Sanders. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 146 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll go again with Sanders. Julian Blackman bringing him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Panthers on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And he'll decide to keep this once more. Pushes past him, and they can't bring him down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. An option handoff given to Sanders. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. From the 31, here's a second down and 4. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a second down. They run with Sanders off the option. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Hurt! Right there, hurt! Let go!
An option handoff given to Sanders. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. He has a chance to hit that often elusive 200-yard mark on this drive.
And most of the time during a game, people aren't keeping track of individual statistics.
Are you sure?
Well, a lot of the runners kind of know. But I'll guarantee you, someone has sent word into the offensive line that he's got a chance to get over 200 on this drive. That should give them a little extra motivation because they love it when...
Absolutely. Let's see if he can do it. To go now as they come up on 2nd down. A give running left. It's Sanders. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 189 yards rushing for him now as he has been. All day long.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job.
Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
Well, sometimes, Brent, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Right, Young. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Rolling to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Flushed out right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Following the play here. Injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Gets past one man. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32, getting it for a 1st down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And Young's throw there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Got his man, it's Woods. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Richardson. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. This is Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Young. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
We thought we might have a good close game, and we did. Really came down to that final onside kick. They recovered it, but they would have had to return it. They were unable to do that, and that wrote an ending.
That is frustrating, isn't it? To execute an onside kick and get the ball,